Welcome back. This is Scotty here coming to you live. How y'all, ladies and gentlemen, doing out there today? Today was actually a pretty decent day. We had a lot of sunshine outside today. I think the highs got around 35, 36, which was about 10 to 15 degrees warmer compared to yesterday, and it was all sunshine, so it pretty much dried up the ground a little bit. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was cold out there, but it wasn't near as bad what it was yesterday. I could deal with it. So, yep. I still didn't get no comments on how I look clean shaved or not. So, nobody made any comments down below. I seen where a few other people up north got a lot of snow. Always be careful in the snow, you know. Just because it's snow, it can still be a little tricky. Just like driving in regular rain. Driving in regular rain can be as tricky too, you know. There's a lot of crazy idiots out there that don't really know how to drive, and they don't think nothing else about it. So you have to be careful how you drive in weather, even on bright sunny days, you know. So yeah, I want to tell you a little bit about a story time about me, and it's kind of funny. So I thought it was pretty hilarious. I thought it was good to put on here. Buddy of mine, I'm gonna put him in it too, just as well. I'm not gonna say his name, but beer has no good taste. I think that's what I'll name it. Beer has no good taste. Well, I never have ever drank beer. When I was a kid, I remember I used to be bad about going up behind my mama's chair, and they have a Coke sitting over there on the table beside the chair, and I'd go in there and I'd drink her Coke. Well, one night, she had whiskey in it. What kind of whiskey did she have? Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you the name of it back then. It's been too long ago. She done had about everything you could think of. I didn't like the taste of the whiskey in a Coke. That just wasn't. That was bad. So I never got the habit of drinking any kind of beer either. Now, I've always seen a bunch of drunks. You know, there's all different types of drunks out there. There's happy drunks, there's sad drunks, there's fight drunks, there's fun drunks, there's leave me alone kind of type drunks. There's all kind of drunks out there. What kind of a drunk am I? A drunk that don't drink. So, we was at my buddy's house one time, and he said, "Why don't you drink this beer?" And at the time, it was just beer. I want to say it was just regular Budweiser. I think it was just regular Budweiser that I think. Anyway, I said, "No, I can't stand the taste of it, man." He said, "After you drink the first can, everything will be alright." Well, I nitpicked it. That was the wrong thing to do there, to nitpick it. I sit and I tried to drink a little. Ooh, golly, that left an awful taste. He said, no, you're doing it wrong. He said, take that can and just turn it up. Turn it up. After that first can, the taste won't even be there no more. So I built up enough courage. So after about 10 minutes went by, I grabbed that can And son, I turned it up. I was like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I turned that beer up. Oh my gosh, that was a mistake and a half right there. I drunk it up. I did everything I could to keep it in my stomach. It did not do my system worth a crap. I throw that stuff up everywhere. Boy, that was some nasty stuff, I tell you. Don't ever do that. I'd rather nitpick at it and try to turn it all up at one time like I did, but I didn't like that taste. That was some nasty stuff. I'm not a beer drinker. So, now with this being said, we all know that I don't like drinking beer. I don't like drinking whiskey either. So, well, I got off work one day. I was making bathtubs over here at Awful Glass in Adamsville, Tennessee before they shut the plant down. Been there 13 years. We got off work, or I got off work. Buddy of mine, he's a mechanic. He's been wanting me to quit Awful Glass to come help him in the mechanic shop. Which was okay, you know. But I just didn't want to do that because I'll save the details for why I didn't want to later in another story. So, but I got off work one night. It was back in the fall season. The time done changed and it got dark early. So, I called him, asked him where he was at. And he told me he down here such and such, and okay, I knew exactly where he was. He said, before you come down here, just go on into town and buy, I don't know how many bottles of Jägermeister, the little green bottle Jägermeister. They come in two different sizes, a small size and a large size. He wants the large size. Okay, they down there fishing. So I had my fishing stuff with me, so I said, alright, I'll be there in a minute. So I went to the liquor store and got us liquor. Come back, and the other buddy of ours, was a buddy of his, which was a buddy of mine too, so they were down there drinking, and when I first got there, they wasn't drunk. They wasn't drunk at all. One of them had a little buzz going, but he wasn't drunk. There's a difference between having a buzz and a drunk. So this was at 6. And it was about, by the time I got to them and everything, it's about almost 7 o'clock. Say 6:30, 7 o'clock, somewhere in between that time frame. Well, it was about 9 o'clock. We were sitting there and I was looking up at the moon. It was a full moon that night. And the moon was to the left of me. To the right of me, there's the Tennessee Bridge. Come across it, come down where we're at. There was a billboard sign there that had a light, a white light shining up onto the billboard sign so you could see what was on, the message was on the billboard. And then there was 3 red balls that run across that bridge. Well, it was about 9 o'clock or so. Both of them were done drunk. So I had a little trick up my sleeve. I was gonna mess with them, you know. I told a buddy of mine, I says, I ain't had nothing to drink now, have I? He said, no. Do you want one? I said, no. Hold on. I said, see the moon over yonder? Pretty, ain't it? Yeah, it's pretty. But what is this over here? son. His eyes, and his heart, his mouth. Son, I thought I was going to call 911 on that guy. Oh, wow. There's 2 moons out here. I've never seen that. There's 2 moons. He gets on his phone. He calls his wife. Tells Rhonda, there's 2 moons out here. You got to go outside and look. There was 2 moons out here. There ain't no 2 moons out there. I had him going, son. Then he hung up with his wife. His wife knew he done lit up to the world. Well, he called his brother. The baby brother, it is. He called him. Man, Johnny, there's 2 moons out here, man. There's 2 moons out here. And all it was, now remember I said there was a billboard with a white light on it, and there's 3 red balls going across the Tennessee Bridge. Well, the light was reflecting off of the sign and hitting them 3 red balls and turning the red balls to white. And the way the moon was shaped, there was 3 of them, but I just wanted them to see one. There was 3 of them over there. All 3 of them were the same thing. Well, he only saw the moon and one of the balls. The other buddy of mine that was out there, the Mexicans. Oh, let me back up. Buddy of mine told his brother while he was on the phone, oh wow, there's another moon. There's 3 moons out here now. So now he's starting to see the 2nd moon on that same side, you know, and it just dawned on him yet. So now he's saying there's 3 moons out there. Son, I laughed. I was on them rocks, I was laughing. He was telling his brother up and down. He hung up the phone with him, called his wife back. There's 3 moons out here now. Oh, Lord, I was so tore up at him. 3 moons that day. Well, finally, the Mexican, our other buddy, was out there. He figured it out. He said, that ain't no moon. He said, that was the 3 red balls that going across the light. That's the light shining off that billboard. So, I thought, right, buddy of mine, I thought he could have a heart attack. He about fell out. He doesn't want to tell nobody that, but I'm telling the world about it because I thought it was hilarious. I got him good that night. He was so drunk. I got him lit up. So, that's the story about the 2 moons. Well, 3 moons. But, that was hilarious. Some good old days. But you ever get around on a drunk that's, not the fighting kind, but, you know, the kind that you can pick on and not have to worry about, like them. I like to pick on them. Oh, yes, I do. I like to pick on them. And son, I've got some stories to tell you on them. But that night there, Rhonda called me up, told me, asked me, what in the world was them boys doing out there? I explained it to her, son. She won't let that go whatsoever. She, oh my God, for a long time. That was hilarious. But I never had really drunk anything. I mean, when I was a kid, I tried whiskey and I didn't like the taste of it and I spit it out. Beer, I've tried it. Didn't like the taste of it. Now I know there's all kind of beer out there, you know, there's not just that one. I've seen people take salt and put it on their hand and lick salt and take beer taste. I guess it kind of condemned the taste, I guess. I don't really know how that works, but I know beer ain't made for me. Whiskey, I don't know. I haven't tasted none in forever when I was a kid. I have had that 1% alcohol flavored cooler like drink that has flavor in it, like peach or cherry and stuff like that. Now I did take it out. I could drink it out, but I could still taste the alcohol in it. And I don't know what it is about the alcohol taste. I can't. I don't do alcohol. But I can drink those. I could drink those. And 1% alcohol, you're not going to get drunk off of that. Unless you drink a ton of it. I don't think you can go and drink a ton of it to get drunk. So, you could probably drink a 6-pack of it, enough to get a little taste going on, and then probably start on something heavier that way, I guess. I'm not 100% sure how that would work, but people who do that. I'd like to try some moonshine. I'd like to try some of that. There's the legal stuff, the illegal stuff. You have to go up to East Tennessee and get some of that. There's nobody around here that knows how to make it. And even when you go out to East Tennessee, you got to really watch what you're getting, because people up there, they don't make shine like they used to. Yeah, there's TV series shows showing making moonshine, but they make them in different ways and stuff, and it's not the right way. It does get you drunk. It does what it's supposed to do, but if I'm going to drink something, I want it to be the right stuff. That's all there is to it. I wish I would have gotten my hand on some of the stuff that Popcorn Sutton. Y'all might have remembered him from the Moonshiner on TV, Popcorn Sutton. He actually made everything the right way. I mean, it's a shame that he got caught, and well, it wasn't that he got caught. It was the wrong person that got a hold of him. That's all it was. Because I think even the judge was even buying shine off of him. But it was the district attorney or something that got a hold of him. Anyway, he had to serve life in prison, but before they could get his sentence, gather it up, they put him on house arrest. And of course, he took his own life. He did do that, so he didn't have to go to prison. He knew if he went to prison, he was going to die in prison. A few people said that he wasn't really all that old. But up there, his body had really ached down and really caused him a lot of problems. He had a lot of health issues up there, the way I understand it. But I'd like to get some of that. And there's a place in the mall there in Nashville. You can get it all up and down Gatlinburg. Of course, it's not 110 proof. I forgot what proof it is. You can only make it so high to make it legal to sell. And there's a moonshine place up in Opry Mills. They got a booth out there, and it got a bunch of different flavor moonshine in there and stuff. It's not as strong as the original stuff, but they do have Gatlinburg. You can go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and they got the same thing up there. So I like to get something to try. But I'm not going out of my way just to go up there to get little small jar of it and pay a high dollar price for it, I mean, it's probably worth it. But if I don't drink it, I'm not going to drink it at all. So, I just don't do beer. And I guess drinking beer, after you drink a couple of them, especially if you got to drive, that's going to get you in trouble with the law right there. Period. I don't want to be in trouble with the law. Not going to be in trouble with the law, if any way possible. Yes, I do have guns. No, they're not registered, so that's my Second Amendment right. You know, it's something that I like to do. I do go out and I do shoot. I do hunt, and that's about all they are good for is hunting. I've got bows, muzzle loaders, a shotgun, a rifle, and I've got a 9mm pistol. It stays right here in this house. And I do have a permit for it to carry it on me if I need to. But I don't carry it on me. The only time that I carry it on me if I know that I'm going to Memphis or I'm going to Nashville. And it's getting about to where we have to carry it around here because there's more going on here than it is in the cities are. It's getting that bad. So, well, that's enough of my story time. I've done gone on for about 22 minutes here, over what I needed to go. So, yep, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Click on all so you can see all my new videos that comes up. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave me some comments down below. What is your story about alcohol? How do you like to drink it? Do you like to drink it with the salt? Or do you just turn it straight up like Stone Cold Steve Austin does? So, let me know what y'all think. So, let me know if y'all got any snow or not. Today, we did real good today. So, alright. That's enough for me now, so I'm gonna get on off here and maybe go get in the shower and get this video uploaded and hit the shower. So, we appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next run.